Really disappointing in the loss. Thought our guys would be excited to come home and play in front of fans and give a better effort, but it all starts with me. I have to find a way to get this group to do a better job. It's hard not having a point guard out there to help, facilitate, and especially, when he's the leader and the heart and soul of your team, and that's just reality. But we have to find a way. We have to do better. We should have won the game tonight, but hats off to Coach Mo Williams and his team. They came in there and did what they needed to do to get a win.
It's not a game where you look at the stat sheet and they played a great game. They didn't play that well either. It's just kind of a game where you guys let it get away from you. What do you think was the biggest key to
You have to compete, you have to want it more, no different than guarding a guy on defense. Defense is a want to. You have to want it more than the other team, and you want it more than the other team by giving great effort every possession, and we didn't do that tonight. And so they didn't play their best game. We didn't play our best game. We didn't shoot the ball well. We went 5 for 27 from the three. They went 5 from 21, right? Both not a great percentage, but they made the plays at the end that they needed to make, and we did a poor job of defending, and they wanted it more, and that's not a good taste in my mouth. And but we got to get back and regroup.
They maybe a run in the second half, actually come out of the locker room with a lot of spark. What was different between what you guys were doing at the beginning of the second half and then what happened?
Just changing your attitude. The facts are what they are, but changing your attitude and your mindset about when you're out there on the floor. You playing, for the name across the front of your jersey, and you're playing for the guy next to you. And, we talk about being family and, the trip to California, we want to do that to bring the team closer together. And all of our guys, love each other. But, man, you have to show that on the floor. You have to have each other's back and give it all you got, and we didn't do that.
When you're trying to fix this thing, there's so many individual things you can point to. Where do you start? Where's the beginning of turning it around?
Yeah, at practice. Every single day you get an opportunity. The good Lord wakes us up every single morning, man. No matter if you had a bad day the day before or what happened, 2 days before, or a week before, or a month before. If you wake up every single day, then you have an opportunity to change. So it's not about, this or that. We got a lot of things we got to fix. But first and foremost, you have to want to fix it. And so we'll get it fixed. We'll get it fixed. I'm not losing any confidence in our guys. I told these guys, hey, this league is a one-bid league, the Sun Belt Conference, and you have to believe that, you can do it. Conference hadn't started yet. We still got a couple of non-conference games. Don't lose faith, man. We all at some point in time in our life have faced some adversity. We all faced it. You faced it. I faced it. Okay, well, what do you do? And right now you're facing major adversity. You just lost at home. You lost 3 in a row. Now it's up to, 6 in a row. Is that correct? 6? Yeah. So, okay, all right, you're 1-7. What are you going to do about it? All right, you can't sit in your room and cry. No, you wake up and you go back out there the next day and you practice. You practice the right way. You learn from your mistakes. And then you keep working. You keep working until you change it.
Do you feel like that messaging is resonating with the team? Do you feel like you guys can come out of it?
It's as difficult as it is. We got some good guys in there, that are really hurting right now. I thought they showed fight in the UC Davis game to come back, right? We keep getting down, so many areas I can talk to about where we got to fix, and we'll get it corrected. But they hear the message, and it's just about, whatever you're being taught at practice and whatever I'm saying to you, you got to let it sink in, and then you got to carry it over. And I think they do that for spurts in the game. You got to do it for the full 40 minutes. That's not saying you're not going to make any mistakes, but you got to be more consistent in what you've been.